We're back. We're back with more NieR. It's
Operator to 9S. Transferring coordinate data.
Oh my
for the
God, you're
location
loud.
specified by Resistance leader.
What the fuck? I don't remember the game being that loud.
Nice, operator. You work fast.
Mindless chatter drains energy, 9S.
Ooh.
Please keep your comments
Okay.
reserved for mission-related topics.
Yeah.
Ooh. But yeah, we're back with this. It's Prime 4 Eve, so I figured, you know, we do a little bit of that before that consumes my entire weekend. Ooh. That is also why the video came out today. I have been putting that off, unfortunately, for like a couple months now. So it's like, oh, I need to like lock this in, or else I'm gonna have this lingering over me while I consume a video game for 20 plus hours over the course of a weekend. I thought tomorrow was only FNAF 2. No. FNAF 2 is Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and that's usually, nowadays anyway, when Nintendo decides to drop their first-party games because they're quirky like that. So they're just like, fuck it, put it on a Thursday. Whoop. But yeah, no, big week between that, the Crossworlds update, Unbeatable on December 9th, and potentially also Bits and Bops, the Rhythm Heaven spiritual successor, releasing on the same day, which scares the fuck out of me. If that does happen, pray for me.
Whoa, they're speaking.
Over here in Germany, FNAF comes out tomorrow. That makes sense, actually. Time zones and such. Oh, that's a rare guy, yeah. I should probably hack into him and kill him. Oh, that didn't do much at all. Easy to play games, yeah, that's true. Oh my god, fucking stop. They're making me shit my brains out right now. I gotta get out of here. I can't be doing this. I can't be dealing with these guys right now. Good fucking lord, bro. Yeah, we're heading to the shit in the desert right now. Because yeah, we stopped right after basically the prologue and the intro stuff for 9S. We got to the resistance camp. We got 2 joke endings. We could shoot for 40. Nearly done getting the achievements, just need the Bulga for the rest. Yeah, good luck with that. I got the game close to launch, and I am still grinding out the last one. So, you know, have fun with that. Granted, I did kind of drop off the game a little bit recently, because too many things have happened. But you do kind of sort of need over 10,000 in order to get all of the horns.
This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than a return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Those festivals, yeah, the festivals give you extra tickets, but also, the difference is that, like, the festivals in Crossworlds, like, they do give you bigger chunks when you reach certain, like, point thresholds, but also they don't give you tickets for every match you run, so it kind of evens out in my experience.
You're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Now, I didn't actually play much of the more recent festivals
Looks
where
like it.
the tickets increase, so maybe that skews it a bit more towards, oh, this is faster, but, like...
What are you
I
doing
still
all the way
think
out
the
here?
I still think the I still think the best method is going the race park, setting the computers down to the lowest difficulty, clearing that a few times, and then eventually the ticket amount will increase more and more until you eventually can get like 70 for every 3 races, and it's pretty good. That's a pretty good grinding method.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way.
No, the tickets, here's the thing. Normally in races, like after every race you get a few tickets, but in festivals, because tickets are like a reward for like getting a certain amount of like reaching a certain point threshold every now and then, they don't give you them every them every race while those happen. But you get more overall when you like, so like you get like 15 or 20 per race when normal races are going on, but like with festivals and Crossworlds, basically like every 3 races you can get like 50 to 100. So really, it makes you think it's faster, but it's kind of not.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that
They're like faster by technicality.
Couldn't tell you why though.
Ugh. Can I kill this guy? Fuck yes. It's kind of hard to explain in a succinct way. I wasted all of my succinct talkingness in the video I released today. So like I am now drained. I am now bad at explaining things again. Whoop.
Droid, exterminate.
Whoop.
Scared. Enemy. Scary.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Yeah, either way, the big updates coming out today, and then the Switch 2 version's coming out tomorrow. Not that I need that, I play it on PC, but hopefully the big update that they're releasing tonight will fix the problem I have, where like every 3rd or 4th match I play on Crossworlds, they're just like, you're having too much fun. Disconnect. Whoa! I forgot they scream. I heard them like out of the corner of my ear, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Stay away. What's with the weird looking outfits?
I hope Machine says I'm scared in that exact moment Ollie joins the chat. Yeah, like yesterday. I think, not yesterday, Monday. They did that exact thing on Monday. It needs to happen again, though. I have like 50 or so races. I really don't understand what's happening. Maybe it's my graphic settings. Maybe it's like too much on my computer, and my computer is just like, hold on, I need a moment, and then it dies. But it runs smoothly is the problem with that theory. It's just that every few matches it just decides to disconnect. I've had more consistent connections with races on Kirby Air Riders, where I've only had a single disconnect. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's definitely better than the network test. But like, yeah, the netcode has been a little bit shaky still. Definitely improved, but still not like the best it could be. Oh, they swung the camera back over. Oh, no, I don't think I want to get blown up today. Sorry. Stop screaming like FNAF animatronics. Leave me alone! You're just going. Ugh. Ugh. Prime 4 is just a day away. Yeah, I still can't believe it. And I've also kind of accepted the fact that this year is so stacked for me that it's probably not gonna get my top 10 this year. Like, I have accepted I will like it. Like, I know I think it'll be good, but like, there's too many good games I played this year.
Help. Why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 9S right now. He's a hacker boy. You can go into their minds and blow them up. Basically. Dude, I am not ready for, like, Prime 4 to carry the torch that Kingdom Hearts 3 had to carry for, like, 6 years of, like, highly anticipated game comes out and is good, but isn't a fucking masterpiece, so everybody says it's dog shit. I'm gonna have to put up with that shit. And it's gonna be like, ugh. I just, like, listen. Opinions are valid, discourse is valid, but you gotta give it a fighting chance. The game ain't even out yet, and people are already trying to spin narratives, and it's so goddamn aggravating. It's like every day, you know, Super Paper Mario gets proven more and more right. People love going on message boards and complaining about video games they've never played. The biggest cultural impact Super Paper Mario had. Oh, right, I died for that. Yeah, like, I don't, like, of course it's not as, like, amazing as Kingdom Hearts 2, but, like, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's good. I like it a lot.
Die. Run. Run. Scary.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Yeah, and I have a feeling, and if I'm wrong, sure, I'm wrong, but, like, I have a feeling Prime 4 is going to be the same thing, where it's like, I don't think it's going to reach the heights of, like, Prime 1 or 3, but I think it's still going to be very solid, and, you know, I do trust Retro Studios.
Long ago, a volcano erupted. From the fires of the eruption, a god emerged.
It's going to be real rough if I play it and then I fucking hate it, though.
Consciousness, pain, joy, misery, fury, shame, desolation, the future, the meaning of life.
Prime 4 is our second Silk Song this year, like... We spend the whole thing being like, I don't know about that, and then the finale blows our fucking balls off.
Large numbers of humans reside.
And then we're like, you know what, that was pretty good.
The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
I wonder why they insisted on living in such large groups.
Apartment
Things must have been
complex, I
really
find it quite
dangerous
simple.
around here, huh?
Negative. Living conditions were mandated by economic imbalance and a lack of space.
Man, humans sure are weird creatures.
You haven't even seen the finale of Silk Song.
Report. Mail notification received from
I was just sort of speaking generally, yeah. Maybe I'll go back to it someday. I've just got too much going on. Right? We're all good. We're all good.
Run.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
Let's kill him.
How are you?
Nice weather today.
Get in there! Boop. Give me that. Ooh. I will say though, and I mentioned this in other discussions I've had over the past week, but the fact that apparently Prime 4 even runs at a rock solid 60 on Switch 1 is kind of staggering. like I knew Retro had that dog in them in terms of optimization, but like that's kind of unbelievable to me. According to Digital Foundry, yeah, like, 60 FPS on both Switch 1 and Switch 2, and the 120 FPS mode on Switch 2 is also practically flawless, I hear. Now, granted, I don't have a 120 monitor, so unless handheld mode does support 120, there's no way for me to check that.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered
The
here.
on Switch is rough. Yeah. That's one where I've been like, that's one where I've been watching the footage on Switch 2, and it's like, hey, wow, this is like, I'm not used to Pokemon games running smoothly, and then I hear about people on Switch 1, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Must run.
Playable but choppy. Well, that's a step above Scarlet and Violet on Switch 1. So you know what?
Multiple
Fair enough.
machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Whoop. All right.
Child.
I couldn't believe my eyes at Pokemon game with consistent,
What is
smooth
this?
frame rate. Yeah, I would even go here, but like I saw somebody say like,
Don't listen to them too.
like not counting the Scarlet and Violet patch, ZA is the first like Pokemon game since Gen 3 to run at 60 FPS, and I was like, oh, y'all been like down there. I see.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
Feed me love.
I can't hack them while they're fucking. I kind of just have. I just kind of have to slash them. Get me up, please. Boink. I'm sorry. I just love sending frequencies directly into their brains to blow them up.
Kill. Destroy. I love you.
Like there are some miracle ports on Switch. It's really just a matter of like optimizing. It's most likely an optimization thing, but I don't know enough about game dev to really again get into all that. Again, too busy cyber hacking into people and making their brains explode right now.
This cannot continue. This cannot. This cannot continue.
Yeah. Like yeah, no, I played.
This
Ooh.
cannot continue.
Like I've played plenty of good games over there. And sure, we can make the argument of like Xenoblade sacrifices the resolution here and there, but like,
Cannot continue.
but then we look at some of the other miracles, and it's like,
This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
I won't see a save point where you're all time Switch 2, but who am I kidding? I mean, for what it's worth, like, I just finished playing Split Fiction on Switch 2 with Ollie, and like, yes, that game runs at 30, but that is basically a PS5 game, like, slightly downscaled. So the fact that it ran at a solid 30 the whole time and I didn't have a single disconnect was kind of insane.
What's happening?
So it's definitely got some juice in it. But also, I'm easily impressed, graphically and performance-wise, because, like,
An android?
even if I have a 4K monitor, my computer's power level is
This is
about
insane.
it's about at the level, like slightly above the Switch 1. Like somewhere between Switch 1 and 2, I think. So I don't really have much in terms of like big tech right now. Hold on, let me. Oh my god! Whoa, you got like barricades, bro. Barricades on barricades. Maybe no. I guess I can't. I guess I can't do my thing. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Blow him up.
Androids, why fight?
Yeah, I'm not here to talk about the price thing at all. I was just mildly entertaining. I was just mildly entertaining for a moment the performance thing.
Dodge, projectile, deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
Whoop. Yeah, this boy is fortified. He's been drinking his milk. Strong robot bones. I said milk, not MILF, but you know, I can't control what you hear. It was, you know, it's like calcium. Woo! Dude, like, doing this after the hack and slash shit is so funny to me because it's like, no, do not engage with the hack and slash. Go, 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 go. Yeah, like, I've been very chill about just having this shit, like, show up on stream just because there's no dick and balls. I'm just here blowing up. I'm just here blowing up a Ken doll. Very nice.
Really a machine?
That was so, like, oh man. Remember when that took me half an hour?
Damn it, not another one.
We gotta get out of here!
I gotta get out of here. Like, yeah, at this point, we're just kind of like speeding.
Come on! Through that hole!
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, you saw what I was doing. I was just kind of just spamming the thing and hacking into his brain. Not really the same shit, but you know, all the same. If it works, it works. I'm leaving.
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
Anyway, yeah, it looks like we're going like backtracking like
Let's move to an area
15 minutes for a moment.
Contact command.
It looks like we're not having another Crossroads Festival this weekend, which thank God, because if I had to juggle that, Metroid Prime 4, the Kirby Air Riders event going on, and other work that I need to do, I probably would not survive. This would be the last weekend you'd hear from me. I'd finish Metroid Prime 4 and my soul would like dissipate into the ether and not the planet with the moth people.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat.
That is true, we do have combat!
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
But don't finish it by a 10th, I get publicly executed. Me with the 9th because of unbeatable and potentially bits and bobs. Oh, brother. Someday I'll get back to Warframe. Don't you worry about that. Eventually I will. It's just... There's so many games. There's so much work. Especially towards the end of the year, there's so much work. But I will eventually come back to my Titania.
Whew. I think we've earned a breather. Say 2B? I was hoping
I could have also just as easily said, I can also come back to the game that gave me the namesake for one of my OCs.
Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Woo!
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
The 9th? No. Game Awards is the 11th. December 9th has the Wholesome Games Showcase where Bits and Bops said that they are going to have something there. And last time an indie developer said, hey, we have a special announcement for the Wholesome Direct, it was Squeak Cross. And they just shadow dropped that shit. So I'm bracing myself.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size.
Dude, I forgot Squeak Cross released this year. It's been so packed.
Huge boars and such, too.
There's been so much happening. Yeah, no, Jacob, I've literally been like Bits and Bops before like Rhythm Heaven Groove like was announced. I was like, oh shit, finally a new Rhythm Heaven because Nintendo won't give us one. And then Nintendo announces Rhythm Heaven Groove, and I'm like, holy shit, 2 cakes. Whee. I'm so excited for Groove. It doesn't feel real. Yeah, here's the thing. As soon as that game comes out, I will probably just be streaming the whole thing until I finish it. Hold on, I missed some of these. There was something I forgot to mention prior to your sortie. According to our analysis theme, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. I've marked its estimated location, so be sure to pick it up next time you're in the area. Thousands of years have passed since we humans were driven to the moon, and while the war remains deadlocked, we know that our continued safety is only possible thanks to your valiant efforts on the ground. We ask that you continue to give your all to the mission of recapturing Earth from the scourge of the machines. Receive the new shipment of plug-in chips as well as other superb items we would love for the fine members of Yorha to test. And as thanks for your many years of kind patronage, we've made them available for a special price. Please pay us a visit when you can. Outer Wilds, man, you gotta play out. I'll get back to Outer Wilds too. I gotta just drop that, and I feel really bad about it. But it's been really again the fucking year. It's been. Imagine Rhythm Heaven Groove as a 10-hour narrative. Wouldn't be the first time. Look at Rhythm Heaven Megamix. Ah, it's you. I heard from Jackass about your encounter in the desert. Good work. We don't have much to offer in thanks, but I've raided a room for you here. It's over there. Go sleep in the bed or whatever. Whoop. Yeah, sleep in the bed.
Hey guys!
Ooh. Hello, Sonic. Give me that. Over there, I see the shiny, the shooby wooby. He kicks that shit. He kicks that shit so hard. Like with the Force of 1,000 Suns, that was crazy. Okay. Wait. Right. Yeah. I left some of these open from the last run. Yeesh. I'll get to them eventually.
Operator to 9S.
This is 9S. Go ahead.
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commit.
Oh, I just ran Fuga, but this year's praise. Yeah, it's closing out stacks, so I don't blame you. Like, when you get the time, you get the time. It's like...
We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black
like,
boxes
totally
are
understandable,
online,
yeah.
so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate.
The beautiful thing about Fuga is that Fuga is done. So, like, you don't have to worry about putting it off too long and then there's more to do.
Target location confirmed.
Like, that is a finished trilogy. And, you know, even if you only play the first one, it's like, you gave it a try, and that's what matters. Whoop. Yeah, we're going over to the amusement park again now. Whoop.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off.
Blech.
Maybe we can get through from underground.
Once the air's off your schedule, maybe. Yeah.
So 2B, those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
I've been thinking, and like, I don't have too many projects for the stream after Prime 4. Like, Bits and Bops and Unbeatable, I kind of want to do on my own, like off stream. So like, I'm not saying the schedule for the rest of December once I finish Prime 4 is going to be entirely NieR, but it's probably going to be like a good chunk of it. Just like gunning it until I finish it.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. Control has been assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153. Control has been assigned to 9S.
Combat data exchange requested.
Exchange accepted.
Proposal. Data should be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
Proposal accepted. Data will be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
And communication.
But yeah, I'm thinking maybe like NieR notwithstanding, I'm thinking about ending out the year like mostly chilling stream wise, like maybe setting up a few more like More like racing game streams, stuff like that. Less big projects. We've done enough big projects this year. I think this year I streamed the most out of any year so far, so like, it would be good for me to take it easy a little.
The machines called them.
Perfect time to replay Tropical Freeze. It's been a while, true.
Each treasure had a different shape. Each treasure had a different shape.
What are those?
1,000 hours. It sounds creepy, and I'm sorry. I mean, no, it's fine. Like, I know a chunk of those at least were just it was just on in the background, so it's not, you know, it's not like it's totally fine. It's also just nice to have regulars, I guess. Know that I'm like consistently putting on a show for somebody. Whoop. That's why I like playing game. That's why I like playing like some pics from my friends, because like I get to hang out and chat with them, and it's like, yay. More than half of the movies I've ever watched were with the Movie Night Gang. Yeah, that about tracks. That makes sense. I mean, if we're going by Letterboxd statistics.
Where does this corridor lead?
I mean, hey, it's okay. I understand. Like, yeah.
We're getting resistance signals from that building over there.
I will say Twitch recap was a little scuffed this year, because like I don't know if it like carries I feel like I talked about this yesterday, actually. Did I talk about this yesterday? I don't know why I'm asking. I don't think anybody in chat here was here yesterday when I was talking about the Twitch recap. I think you did, yeah. My point is that I think a lot of the stats carried over from November and December of last year. Because, like, my top game was a game I streamed in November of last year, and I was like, I didn't play that this year.
Let's play, let's play, let's sing, let's sing.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird.
These machines are heavily
I'm playing
armed.
until Victor was
We'll
only
regret
after
it
we get
later
their
if we
voice
let them
first.
escape.
Yeah.
So let's take them out.
Hazelight Studio makes some great-ass video games. And I haven't even played A Way Out yet. I've only played It Takes Two and Split Fiction. I haven't played their OG. I haven't heard much about that OG, so, like, maybe it's fine to wait. It's only, like, $3 regularly. It goes on sale. It did say, yeah, that was that's exactly what I mean. That was last year. That was in November of last year, and yet for some reason Twitch Recap is like, hey, here's the most streamed categories you did in 2024. And it's like, no, I didn't touch that game on stream after I finished it. Like, the rest of the categories made sense, like Fuga 3, Process of Elimination, Donkey Kong Bonanza, the like. But then it's just, that was just there, and it's like, okay, whatever. But yeah, no, I hope, yeah, Hana, I hope you and Zelia enjoy the Hazelight games whenever you get to them. They are quite good. Even if the characters sometimes quite suck, but that's by design. It's kind of intentional. But we have fun. Me and Ollie had fun with it. No, I gotta keep Hacker-manning it. Fuck it. What's that you're doing mixed in with Chris? Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking on it, and I was just like, yeah, no. I was surprised Earthbound wasn't in there. For my thing, because that's a big RPG. But I guess it was shorter than the other ones that I did. But it felt longer. Felt like a longer
What's
boy.
this? Some kind of crystal?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from the machine life form. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell.
Boink. But yeah, no, the year's winding down. I'm just sort of thinking about my plans for next year, really. My third most watched category was No Sleep for Kaname Date. I'm so sorry. Not because of the quality of the game or anything, but because you had to be exposed to Kaname Date.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
The roller
Sure
coaster.
are strange creatures.
But yeah, no, I've been thinking a bit more on my plans for 2026, and like, I will say,
Hey,
major thanks to Ollie for setting me up with their family plan on Switch Online, because now I have access to a shitload of N64 games for basically nothing at all. And normally I would pirate that, but like N64 games are very finicky, so it's like I can finally play the original. I can finally, you know, I've been talking a lot over time about how I want to stream the original Paper Mario, but every time I try to like run that on my computer, there's always some issue that arises. And I watched Lacey go through it on their Switch, so I know it'll work fine. So that'll be great. I will definitely be playing Paper Mario N64 next year. That is one thing I can confirm. Everything else is kind of up in the air, though. Aside from Rhythm Heaven Groove, which I established. Unless they delay that, in which case I'll probably just kill myself.
Alert. Multiple resistance members detected beneath this room.
Streaming 1,000 Year Door remake next week? Hell yeah! 1,000 Year Door is good as hell. Oh, right. We have... Dude! We're going through so much of the, like... We're repeating a lot of the stuff, and I just kind of... It's kind of just flying by just how quickly I'm going through it. Everyone says the best Mario RPG, so my expectations are unreasonably high. It is my third favorite. Because I just have to be different. Oh, I can't hack you. I have to do it normally. Gotcha. Yeah, I think my top 3 Mario RPGs are like Superstar Saga, Super Mario RPG, and then 1,000 Year Door. But 1,000 Year Door is also tied with Origami King, but I also hesitate to add Origami King because that game is a very loose term of RPG. You play a role and there are turns in the combat. But I like that game a lot as well. Way to put a target on yourself. Yeah, I am the Mario RPG centrist. Where I'm like, I like most of these. Ugh. boy. Camera work with me. I like Color Splash. I remember liking Color Splash, but it's also been 10 years, so I really can't vouch for it anymore. But, like, I remember liking it, so there is that. Super, I am famously, like, very split on. Like, I've gotten into many arguments with my friends over, like, the fact that I just don't fuck with Super Paper Mario very much. We all make mistakes as kids. Now, here's the thing. I played Sick Star when it came out as a child with a guide, and I didn't like it very much. So I think the fact that I like Color Splash means that there was definitely a little bit of an improvement there, if nothing else. The bosses do suck ass, but the rest is fine. The rest is pretty good, from what I remember. Now that we, like, have a modern release of a traditional Paper Mario, even if it's a remake, it's, like, easier for me to, like, just come out and say, like, I think the ones that do their own thing.
If we take hacking
2 out of 3 of them are pretty good.
As well. 2B.
Beautiful, beautiful. I must be beautiful.
Okay, we're here. She's shrieking.
Corpses.
I never did the fucking pit of 200 trials. Never in my life.
2B, I'm detecting black box signals. They're dead. They've been turned into
the fact that Super Paper Mario essentially has 400 floors of pit of 100 trials is truly like some next level hater shit. Like, they're like, oh, you want 100% our game? Fuck you. Die. There are no releases for like a year. Ain't that the dream? Can the game industry like stop for a moment and get its shit together? Oh my goodness. This is why I look at the people who are like, man, the opening like act of 2026, there's nothing really huge for Nintendo, and I'm like, no, that's great. Like, I don't give a shit about Yoshi or Mario Tennis. That's awesome. I don't have to pay for those or buy them or play them. I can whittle away at my backlog. I can dig into my backlog and save money. Exactly. Like, the things I'm looking forward to early on next year are, like, Switch 2 editions of games that add stuff, which is, like, those are, like, 10, 20 at most. That's not much at all. And, like, a couple indie games that don't really have release dates, but they have release windows. It's looking pretty smart for me, and for once, I am very happy about that. I can finally... January is free for me! I can finally make that video about how MEO is a masterpiece! I've had the footage recorded for that for 3 months! What about the Bonanza finale video? Nah, see, B-Mask did that better than I ever could, so I'm Okay, I know that's very hypocritical of me to say, now, because like I've said multiple times, just because somebody else has done something and done it better than I could, doesn't mean that I shouldn't make the video, but like, here's the thing. He basically said everything I was going to. That's a special exception. And like, maybe I will talk a little bit about it in my top 10 video of the year, but I've kind of like dropped the idea of like making the video standalone, I guess. It's strange. Anyway, yeah, the biggest like release Nintendo has currently is Fire Emblem, which is like, I am 50-50 on if I will play and enjoy a Fire Emblem. Played Awakening, didn't buy Fates. Played Three Houses, didn't play Engage. So it's like, we'll see. Everyone's gonna try and write it off. Not in my circles. Fire Emblem is a special holiday in some of my circles where people become the most annoying versions of themselves. And I mean that mostly affectionately. Because, like, you know, passion is good. Passion is good. I like seeing people passionate. But also, if I don't play the game, then I have nobody to talk to about the stuff I want to play, that I'm playing at the time. And it's like, man, I feel alone. Ugh. So like me when Pac-Man World Repack 2 came out, yeah. Like, yeah, listen, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being passionate about what you love. I love yapping. I get it. Chronic yapper here. It's more so just the loneliness that gets to me sometimes, more than anything. And like specifically the playing part. Yeah, if you don't like the gameplay, then like that's that. Like you don't fuck with grid-based strategy games. I understand that. Which is like, despite how like fantastic the story is for 13 Sentinels, I would never try to recommend that to you because I know you wouldn't be able to stand it. Just from a gameplay perspective. Look at me. Oh, please look at me. I want your eyes to look upon me alone. Have I not become beautiful? Do these clothes make me look cute? Would he like it if I walked like this? Still don't understand what it means to love someone, but I've made up my mind. I will do whatever it takes to capture his affection. Long ago, an old machine life form told me something. Beauty is what wins love. But what is beauty? After researching the old world, I finally learned the truth. Beauty is pretty skin, stylish accessories, looking one's best. I will become beautiful. I will do it for him. I once heard tell of a precious jewel far to the east. It was said to be located on a terribly dangerous mountain. I did not care. I slipped on cliffs. I fell onto rocks. But eventually, I claimed the jewel. Blue stone. Brilliant blue. So beautiful. I lost many parts obtaining this jewel. I lost myself. But my wounds are badges. There's a rumor floating among the other machine life forms lately. Devour the body of an android to gain eternal beauty. That's nonsense. It is physically impossible to obtain beauty by consuming an android. I tried anyway. I would try anything. I wanted to vomit, but I kept going. It tasted like oil. Not a moment passed where I didn't strive to become more beautiful. But he still won't look my way. He even tried to learn what's called a song. Songs can make someone have feelings for you, that is what they say. So I practiced every day, but he still won't look my way. I ate more androids, I even ate machine life forms, but he still won't look my way. He 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 won't look my way. Won't look my way. Still won't look my way. That's when I realize he cares not for jewels or songs or beauty or appearance or anything else. I cannot win his love. Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless. 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 I gaze into the mirror. Its reflection, I see my own meaninglessness. And so I scream. Someone, please, look my way. Yogozara's like, I'm bored of making games, I'll write a book instead. Many people do this. and I do enjoy when it happens though. I do love
Thanks for the assist.
I do love the narrative gameplay balance shifting here and there.
Us
Keeps me
gamers
on
are
my
pretty good at
toes.
that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
Ooh. Zelda and Fire. Anyway, going back a little
We
bit.
have to save
Zelda and
those
Fire Emblem being the
androids.
two that I've never really tried. That's fair. Like, I keep telling myself, I keep thinking that I've never tried Zelda games, but like, that's not true. I played and finished Breath of the Wild.
Kept alive by that enemy.
Granted, I played half of that while under anesthetics, while after having my wisdom teeth pulled. So I don't remember half of that video game, but I did play and beat it. But I also played Link Between Worlds, so I played a little bit of 2D and 3D Zelda.
So,
What is it?
that machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely want to, like, play through Majora's Mask at some point as well. Like, that's been on my list for a while, but I'm trying to find the right time. Maybe next October.
Hostiles.
I can understand, like, a bit of apprehension towards the fantasy stuff, but, like, they can... Like, here's the thing, fantasy's got some good-ass stories in there, all things considered. And, like, Majora's Mask is one of those. Like, I haven't played the game, but I know the story, and that is a... Oh! That is an unbelievably good
Still,
story.
We should at least head over there and gather data, right?
Now, I say I know the story, but I don't know all the inner workings, and I haven't played it for myself. So I know when I do that, that's when it's going to, like, hit even harder, and I'll be like, holy fuck. I've resigned myself to the fact that, yeah, that game's gonna do something to me. Yeah, it's just a matter of when. And also, I kind of want to play Ocarina of Time first, because it came first, and it's built off of Ocarina of Time. Had to wait for the right move to get hooked. Have you still only played the first Xenoblade, or have you started hopping into the other ones yet, Jacob? I'm curious.
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies.
I feel like
up
it's been a
from
while
Earth to the
since
moon
you
and the bunker.
mentioned Xenoblade,
There
and
are
I
no
was
spare
just
parts or fuel in
curious.
space, after all.
Huh.
Whoop.
So why don't the machines...
Which version of Majora's
or the
Mask do you
aliens
think
who
you'd play?
created
Well,
it
since
attack the bunker directly?
since Ollie
They
gave me the
originally
family
came
plan,
here for outer
probably the
space, right?
N64 version, because I hear the
Well, there are a
3DS
few
version
theories
makes a
about
couple
that,
weird
but no one
adjustments
knows
that
for
people
sure.
are a bit
Hard
split
to tell
on.
what an alien is thinking, you know?
I just need to buy it. That's totally understandable, yeah, no. You could also just do what I did and watch a playthrough for Xenoblade 2. And just, and only play, Torna. Save a little bit that way. Ugh.
Brother?
Yeah, 3DS version,
Why do we have
it's
to
like...
wear undergarments? It's such a
I've heard
hassle.
mixed things, but it's
The
like the
records
N64
plate
version is just
machines
more
cover
readily
their
accessible to me
crotches
at this
as they
point in
went
time.
about
So probably
business.
this one. So
Revealing
probably
one's
that one.
genitals was seen as
problematic. So just be quiet and wear them.
Anyway,
away.
quiet for a second. I need to hear.
But why are we eating this
I need to hear
plant
them
matter?
talk.
Machines don't need to eat things like this.
This is a type of fruit. Our data suggests that mankind gained great intelligence from consuming fruit. So quit griping and eat it already.
This reminds me I have apples in the other room. I should eat
If
one.
that's what you want. But once we're done, can we play together for a bit?
Fine.
Oh, great. Then I'll eat lots of fruit.
Ooh. No, yeah, okay. I do understand, like, yeah, wanting to play the game because, like, that's really the best way to contend with the art. I do understand that, like. That's why most of the time I try not to have opinions on games that I haven't played. Because, like, I haven't experienced the art. I can't really have a stance on that. But, like, it was kind of a special case with Xenoblade 2 because I tried and I just couldn't really get into the gameplay compared to Xenoblade 1.
Really
and then I watched the Chugga Conroy's playthrough and then I learned, oh, the game lies to you. That's why. This game has really bad tutorials.
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B, we can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway. My name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence.
The game does not, Xenoblade 2 does not explain a lot of its battle systems to you, and for a while there, I don't remember, I think they might have patched it, but maybe they didn't. But for a while there, you could not review the tutorials. You could, it was once and they were gone. Hold on, I gotta take this to an Hemini. Oop. But I think that was patched, but maybe I'm misremembering. And maybe what I'm thinking of is that Xenoblade 3 let you revisit tutorials. And then Xenoblade 2 still fucking does it for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, Xenoblade 2 is the most openly anime for better and worse. Because not to, like, taint your perception before you get into it, but I think Xenoblade 2 has, like, some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows of the trilogy. It's kind of crazy how much of a swinging pendulum that game
Our
is.
maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to. There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must.
Ugh.
Operator 210 out.
I think I'm personally skewed towards 3's cast personally, just because, you know, I've talked about it. I don't need to talk about him anymore. I don't need to talk about how half of the Xenoblade games have a no-pawn companion that makes me want to beat my fucking face into a rock. But it's okay. Riki, Riku, and Manana are really good, though. Do I only like Riku Xenoblade 3 because he has the funny, the funny ball voice? Yes. But, like, listen. Kino and Nene are good. Hey, listen, that requires me to remember that Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected exists.
Well, what do you think?
I'm sure they're fine. I just don't. Half of the time, I forget Xenoblade Future Connected even happened.
But you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever.
And it's crazy because, like, that's the one, like, extra campaign that, like, you don't have to pay extra for. Torna and Future Redeemed, they're like, nah, pay for that shit. But, like, Future Connected, it's like free, it's built in, so you'd think I would be more willing to like remember it, but it's like there was like what? The fog beasts, the Nopon guys that you go hunt around the map for. I don't even remember who the main like antagonist guy was. I don't even remember his name. I just remember there was a guy. I've not seen anybody talk about Xenoblade X's post-game stuff. I saw one guy. I watched a streamer. I didn't watch those streams, but once he was done with it, I did see him be like, you know, the plot was kind of saved by what they added in the end there, and it was like, oh, okay. So like, I think the consensus is that it's like, it brings it to like it's fine, I guess. But I wouldn't pay 60 bones for that, of course, obviously.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
But yeah, no, I didn't hear very much of it. I didn't hear very much of it, but like what I heard, it's like the new stuff in Xenoblade X was alright.
Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class enemy inside the city.
Yeah, no, exactly, Hana. Like you you do not need to replay Xenoblade X. You are like of all the games you dislike, I feel like that is like the one you are the most passionate about, like fucking hating. And I'm like, you know what? Fair.
Operator 210 here. Do you read me? Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence.
I would not wish for you to replay that.
Enemies.
2 of them?
Now the good news.
2?
We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy, and it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of
We all need that one game we despise. It's healthy. That's me with Sonic Lost World and also Frogger 3DS. But you know,
your map data. Operator out.
Most people see me hating Frogger 3DS and it's like, oh, they hate the funny frog game. It's a bit. They don't understand that game's fucked up and demonic.
They just set the coordinates, so let's get going.
On
it. So I mostly just default to saying, oh, I just can't stand Sonic Lost World, especially on 3DS. I was there, I know it ain't no bit. Yeah, no, I have a stream VOD now that's 6 hours of Frogger 3D, so now people know why I fucking hate that game. Maybe I should watch those VODs. Listen, the Frogger 3D VOD is so funny. It's so goddamn funny because, like, the first 2 worlds, they go by in, like, an hour, and I'm like, hey, wait, maybe it's not too bad. I then, like, half of the VOD is the last world. I need you to understand. It's so dog-ass. It's so ass. They have a stage where you move Frogger around on like tiles and it's a slide puzzle and you need to solve the slide puzzle 3 times to clear the level. There were multiple levels in that final world that made the audience motion sick. Oh. See, I'm able to laugh at it now. Because I'm not playing it anymore, but like, I felt a burning rage in my heart there.
2B, Displaying data on central wiring hub.
Such as the levels where Frogger goes to war, yup. Frogger. No, my favorite part of that stream, actually, was we were in the middle of the war world, and like, and like we were on the level where Frogger was jumping between planes, and that's when Rubbish decided to jump in. He was like, and they were like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" It's a very funny game, but it's also deeply evil. I'm not taking bids for Frogger 3D right now. I need at least 5 more years before I even consider touching that thing again. Hold on, yeah, I'll take a quick sip, because like that ramble took a lot out of me. Ugh. But yeah, aside from that, I guess other games I just cannot stand. They're like Fling Smash, Kirby Tilt and Tumble, Mario Pinball Land, a lot of ball games. It's very easy to mess up a game where you play as a ball. And also Catriel's Mystery Journey, the one Layton game where they were just like, we don't need to try. But I've talked about all those at length. So I don't need to talk too much about it anymore. I will say though, yeah, the Hidden World Crossworld in Sonic Lost, the Hidden World Crossworld in Sonic Racing Crossworlds is pretty good. Not my favorite, but like it's pretty good. Yeah, there's just like, listen, there are games. There's a difference between games where I'm like, I can see what they were going for, but I just don't fuck with it. And games where I'm just like, I never even want to look at you ever again. What am I doing? Slash the fucking... Ugh, whatever. That's not buy things that I like usually. Yeah, that's the ticket, but like sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just go into something like, hey, you know, maybe I'll enjoy this, and then you don't, and it's like, oh. Oh, that's a shame.
Enemy anti-air defenses are on patrol at higher altitudes. A low altitude approach is recommended.
Got it, thanks.
Listen, during the Switch era, after Mario Tennis Aces, it was like pretty consistently, whenever there was a Mario sports game coming out, people were like, this is some fucking hot mid. You don't need to be spending $60 on it. And I'm like, I never really intended to. Like, I can't buy every single game, guys. I'm not made of dough out here. Oh yeah, I technically played through all of Rise of Lyric back when I was like 15. Well, okay, actually, I played through half of it, and the other half I used the Knuckles glitch. So, you know. But it's just like, man, that's another game that I'm probably never going to touch again in my life, yeah. I wanted to play it co-op. Oh, that's even worse. The frame rate gets halved. Maybe even lower.
Target enemies offline.
It's so funny saying the frame rate gets halved with Rise of Lyric, because that game's operating at 12 frames a second, like, by default. I tend to be careful. That's a good way to live your life. That's a very good way to live your life, I think. I've been trying to get a bit more like that recently. But also, you need to understand, I have 10 emulators on my computer. Sometimes if I just want to pop in some bullshit, I will pop in some bullshit. That's why I played Bubsy this year.
What the?
Unbelievable.
And can I be honest, chat?
Themselves in hundreds of years.
Can I be honest? I didn't despise the first Bubsy. It's like a 5 or a 4 out of 10. Not great. I wouldn't play it again, but I didn't despise it. But yeah, no, generally, like, yeah, this year. Hold on, real quick. I just need to double check, because this year I've had a pretty good track record of just playing decent games. Playing good games. My lowest rated game this year that is not the fucking Donkey Kong Country 3 Flash game that Lucan forced me to play is the Kid Icarus game on Game Boy, and that's a 4 out of 10. So all things considered, I've had a pretty good track record this year.
For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
They are bad. This
I
is
used
true.
Command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like, way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Okay, guys, I need to thank you. I was like, are we gonna let me save? All right. But yeah, no, like I do try and like.
It is a cave-in caused by
I'm not like one of those guys who thinks like you need to play bad games to like really understand like the quality that goes into good ones, but like once in a blue moon I do like to put in a trashy licensed game just for the hell of it, just to, you know, refresh the palate. It was either last year or the year before I played Chicken Little on PS2. That thing has crazy taxi levels in it.
This hallway looks pretty old.
Yeah, exactly. Bad games can take up multiple hours, so like it's just one of the, yeah.
Analysis. Strong software logs detected. Access impossible.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Analysis. Strong software logs detected. Access impossible.
Okay, it wasn't here with the other way then. I'm getting my pathways mixed up. Yeah, that's why usually if I can help it, when I stream a bad game, I try and do it all in like either one sitting or like 2 big sittings, like I did with Super Monkey Ball Adventure.
Look at all these dead machines.
Because I don't want it to linger forever. If it goes on longer than that, chances are I'll probably end up dropping it.
Database.
Like 10-ish hours is my limit with a bad game, I think.
Are they dead?
2B, look.
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
Yo, what up, Dante?
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. Aren't you quite the pair?
There we go.
Perhaps we can discuss our current situation. My name is Adam.
Wait, hold on. If I keep doing this, is this just gonna fucking cycle his dialogue back to the beginning?
The aliens you seek are no.
Okay, no, it was
they
just
were wiped out.
it was just funky that first time. Got it. That would have been really funny though. Fuck. He does interrupt it, make it this part 5 times longer.
Us.
Fair enough.
The machines.
I'll stop then.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually,
So I did that
the
too. Fair
intelligence
enough.
within
Stop
our
doing the
network
Armstrong
began
kick,
to
bro.
surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us, but the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma.
I feel like there's a real balance involved.
Numbers of their own
Fair
kind,
enough, yeah.
and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes
Me when I see the guy that gives me the hammer ability in Kirby. This guy's bonkers.
Is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking games out there. I don't know if there's like a definitive like count because there's just so many at all times.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
No, don't teleport away. Oh.
They're gone.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
Okay.
Back this way again? What a pain.
What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working.
Yo, what up, jackass?
How's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
Okay.
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate, too.
I don't feel as strongly about any other games I've played. That's fair. Yeah. Even though it's a slog, I love the original story. That, yeah. Understood a bit. Well, yeah. I don't know what happened to me. I forgot how to talk a little bit. But I get what you're getting at, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand, he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
Hold on, is writing, is this fire?
That concludes our report.
Yoko Taro is out here just writing
Then
some
they were
good
dead
shit.
this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
Okay. Yeah, we just need to head back to the village. Yeah, right. Okay. Boink.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
He didn't do the whip crack sound that time.
Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going. Oh, we gotta, right, we gotta go the long way, because I got shit attacking over there. Whoop. Yeah, again, unless I'm, like, actively, like, in the mood to, like, blow off some steam, I typically don't go out to, I don't, like, actively set out for shit I know I'm not gonna enjoy. Or if I'm paid for it. If I'm paid to play some shit that I know I'm gonna hate, then, like, it's all good. That being said, thank God we didn't hit those top two sub goals on this year's September, because I don't know if I would have survived that, frankly. One day you'll play Frogger the Great Quest. That's not even the one I was worried about, but yeah, no, that's another one that was up there. that we didn't hit. One day we'll see Frogger Plus live on stream. I'd say watch your phrasing, but he does literally say that. He does quite literally say that in the game. Frogger the Great Quest gives us a haunting look into the reality of Gunnar Frogger, and I'm just not a fan. Anyway, the top 2 goals were Balan Wonderworld and Inescapable, which Inescapable, for those who don't know, is like commonly regarded as one of the worst like death game visual novels of all time. So I thought, hey, you know, it'd be funny if I made that a sub goal, right? and then as I revealed the goal, all of my friends were like, you shouldn't have done that. You really shouldn't have fucking done that. I remember showing the list to Rubbish, and they literally almost threw up. When they saw Inescapable. It was fucking crazy. But luckily, my greed was too high that year, and it wasn't hit. So it's all good. I can live another day. There's like one of those 2-3 hour video essays about how ass it is. I haven't watched that, but I have I haven't watched all of it. I watched like a chunk of it once the goal passed and it didn't get hit. But like, you know, it's out there. But from what I understand, it's basically as bad as people who dislike Danganronpa think Danganronpa is, but like tripled. The force is tripled. Hello, Ollie. Luckily, this time you didn't come in right as an NPC said, I'm scared. So you're not cursed by any kind of like... You're not cursed by anything right now. Ooh. What are we talking about? Inescapable, the horrible visual novel I put as a sub-goal that everybody told me you shouldn't have put that as a sub-goal. But it's okay, because we didn't meet that sub-goal. Ooh. Ooh. I do hope you get to it. I know that game goes for $5 nowadays on sales, but like, I don't even want to give it that much, to be honest. I feel like the horse has been beaten to like paste.
I'll help however I can.
Why do you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. Alright, Zelia, you have a good night. That's why I decided I'd had enough.
Yes, Tubi?
Do you know anything about the aliens? You mean the ones who created us? Sorry, there's not much I can tell you. Oh no, Ollie, I was just saying, like, last time you showed up to a NieR Automata stream, there was, like, as soon as you came into chat, an NPC said, I'm scared. That's what I was referring to before. This time that didn't happen.
Yes, Tubi?
Pascal,
Yes, Tubi?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but it...
Forest Kingdom?
I made this joke last time, whatever. Just go.
They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Alright, let's go to the forest. Whee! Man, alright, let's go. But yeah, no, we've had many a spirited discussion today. I do love when we get like when we get a bit chatty. Whoop.
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
Ace Attorney spirited discussion. No, we didn't talk about Ace Attorney today.
This job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't
Oh,
get to
Hana,
choose
is that
our
a game you're
assignments.
passionate enough to
And
put
you
on
should
that
work
list?
keeping your
Or
opinions in
is
check.
that still like
You
not on
aren't
the
allowed
level
to
of
be
the other
emotional,
two?
Remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Because I don't remember if it was you who disliked that one a lot in my group, or if that was somebody else. Like annoying, but not that annoying. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility...
And me and Ollie are gonna make it even more annoying when we run our bits next year.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B.
Maybe
you know
can
that?
save that game.
Alert.
I'm scared.
Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the forest?
Easy peasy.
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my...
I should probably save that for when you and Ollie are done. Or bare minimum, like, you know, playing it, yeah. But yeah, still. Even so, yeah. Despite its divisiveness, I have been trying to, like, scale back my talk about Spirited Justice because, like, I want Ollie to go into there, like... Unbiased is impossible, but, like, you know. With as little bias as possible, which is kind of unfortunate because I keep bringing it up. I keep bringing it up in like a negative light when I don't even dislike it that much. Like, it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. But I'm also easy to please because I genuinely don't dislike any Ace Attorney game. There are definitely low points that I can't stand, but like there's not a single one of those that like I'm like this whole thing was a net loss. I wish I had never played this fucking thing.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's
It was
weird,
about the
2B.
Millionaire's Conspiracy
Let's
System,
kill
like
it.
a Millionaire's
Wait, what?
Conspiring. That is a point about Layton's Mystery Journey, actually. So-called the Millionaire's Conspiracy, and then as it turns out, it's just like the one. the twist villain who's barely even a twist villain, and he's sort of doing his own thing, and he sucks
Looks
ass
like the
at it.
forest is just ahead.
Oh man.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Here they come.
Oh, not again! Not again! Not again! Not again!
Of how to fight.
Game? Game, are we having a moment?
You just be careful.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Sorry, my computer was doing a thing that it does every boot. We're okay. It did not crash this time. But I sure did crash somewhere. 256 years ago.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place.
Oh, the big guy. Sorry, I had to click something real quick.
I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence.
I thought we were about to get another ending from me falling off a cliff and dying.
What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. Inside this house,
I mean,
our people
kinda.
live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Ugh. Any puzzle with a solution of 0 deserves to die. Oh, dude. Oh. You're gonna start making me pissed off about Layton's mystery journey again.
I saw
I thought I was over it.
Further in. Maybe we should take a look.
It wouldn't be so much of a problem if it wasn't every other puzzle. Like, every Layton game has the trick question thing, but it doesn't make it, like, a chunk of its fucking personality like Layton's mystery journey does.
We must protect our king and kingdom. We must show no falling back.
Sorry, guys, I'm hacking into one of your soldiers and blowing you up.
What is...
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
That guy lunged at me and now he's gonna blow up. Yep. Oh, too easy. There we go. All right.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
And now I'm just sad, now that I'm thinking about Layton.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next, intruders. Get information now. Take position. Keep
I'm sorry. It's like it's fine. It's just like mad. Remember when we were excited for New World of Steam? Remember when we like wanted to play that? Remember when level 5 wasn't like deep throating AI?
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let
There hasn't really been new news, Ollie. It's just a matter of, like, you know, level 5 being like that, and I have zero faith in them, like, not injecting that into New World of Steam at this point.
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay, next. Put your back into it.
Like, I kept contending with myself, like, oh, you know, they featured that shit on a Nintendo Direct. It was announced pretty early. Maybe it missed the bus, and then it turns out, oh, wait, no, Deca Police, another level 5 game, which was announced in the same Direct, also has AI bullshit in its development, and I'm like, oh god, fucking shit. Right, I need to figure out which bridge crosses me over here again. I always forget. I say I always forget. This is only my second time. Who knows how many. It should be down forever. I'm saying this. I feel like whatever edge I load. Yeah. It's just... That game could... Like, here's the thing. The reviews could come in, and that game could end up being solid, and I still wouldn't want to touch it. Is the thing, though. It's not... It's like... It's just like... It's a bit more than it going off the deep end. It's like, you know, it's the company. It's fucking Akihiro Hino deciding, oh, you know, I got a great bridge to sell you here. Apparently, Izuma 11 is also very... Yeah, that's the thing. I saw the reviews were, like, overwhelmingly positive on Steam, and it was like... I mean, cool, but, like, I just kind of don't care. If Ubisoft made... Exactly, yeah, no, like... Ubisoft's not gonna make a new Rayman, though, is the thing. That's the difference. They can't even get Beyond Good and Evil 2 out. Oh, man. As far as I'm concerned, Ubisoft died with Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I don't need anything else from them after that. Oy. Their last true gasp of... Hey, that was pretty good. I was gonna say greatness, but then I remembered, wait, no, I didn't like Sparks of Hope as much as Kingdom Battle, now that I'm thinking on it. Hana, which bridge do I need to go to again? Most of the time when I boycott stuff, it's pretty easy because I don't play them anyway. Yeah. I understand that. That's why Layton kind of stings a little bit for me. And yeah, the Mario plus Rabbids team has mostly left to pursue their own, like, ventures at this point. So it's like, yeah, we're probably never gonna get another one of those. Which sucks, because you know, we got to the thing where it was like, oh, these games are actually pretty good, and people are kind of accepting that now. And then it's like, and they're gone. And Ubisoft is also gone. It's a similar thing with, like, yeah. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I just can't bring myself to Ubisoft anymore because it's like,
So
fucking...
those machines had a king? But how can a concept
After everything
like
they've said
be
and done, it's
understood
just
by a
like,
machine?
sure, yeah, apparently that new Prince of Persia is pretty good, the Metroidvania one, but I'm just like, I don't know. I can't really, I don't want to touch it because of them, like. It's like it's whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need to think about it.
His Majesty, he's dead.
This is why I stick to like old games and indie games 9 times out of 10 at this point, because like there's so much at all points with different shit, and it's like, ugh. Such a headache.
This sure is sad. It sure is. But we Royal Knights still have a mission.
Ugh. There's only one Rayman game I care about. Yeah. I would love to replay Rayman Legends for stream again. However, last time that happened, it was maybe one of the worst streams I've had in my life because we fell down a rabbit hole of nonsense bits. So maybe give that one a bit more space. Even with Nintendo, it's like their pricing stuff is kind of like I have to pick and choose, so it's like But that's also the thing, like here's the thing, I don't care about Pokemon, so I don't have to engage with a lot of like the I don't have to engage with a lot of the like argumentative stuff that matters over there. So really the big thing is just like the price stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, if I don't think a game's worth it, I'm not gonna buy it. That's that. Everything else is just like, meh, sure. Whatever. Fucking get in there. I love Pokemon, unfortunately. Yeah, I saw you gave ZA a 7. Like, hey. That's pretty decent. Like, I know you've been a little lukewarm to cold on the last few, so like to have one that's like leaning positive, that's you know, that's good. That's something. Oh god, I just want to fucking get in your fucking hacking systems, bro. But yeah, maybe it's just because I try not to actively seek out discourse nowadays, but it does feel like whenever it's not about AI or like, you know, companies being the scum of the earth, it does feel like a lot of discourse is just like manufactured, and it's just like, ugh, I can't care. I just want to experience art, for God's sakes. Not ever that compelling, engaging story. I mean, fair, yeah. I watched Ollie play through the finale of Scarlet and Violet, and I think the Toby Fox music was really doing a lot of the heavy lifting for that. But to be fair, the Toby Fox music was fucking incredible.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
The finale of Scarlet and Violet was really good, though. Yeah! For sure, for sure. Like, they clearly got people who want to do stuff, but I feel like they're just held back by, like, their microscopic budgets and their small dev times. Which really, I mean, with what they get out, it's like, it's a miracle that like, the like stuff of that level could even get out in the first place. But yeah, no, it's like, sheesh. Ugh. But yeah, no, I'm hoping, yeah, I can like, listen, as somebody who's like an outside guy seeking and observing from the outside, I can at least hope for y'all that like Pokemon ZA is like the start of like an upwards tick.
Roger that.
I will never be invested in it, and that's fine. I just like the funny creature designs and the hot women.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Melanie, my beloved. Me for not being invested in it. What is going on with that guy? Okay, he fixed himself. I personally found it to be. I mean, hey, I mean, different strokes for different folks, and like, I have like over the past couple of years, I have learned that like I have learned to like be totally fine with like all that shit. But like, I can totally get why people just did not fuck with it, from what I saw. But I'm just here. Listen. For me, that shit don't matter. You come for Pokemon to see if they evolve or change or have a compelling story. I come for Pokemon to see the hot MILF they design every year. We are not the same. But that being said, I don't think monster catchers inherently are not for me, because I enjoyed Monster Hunter Stories too. I think it's just Pokemon is too simple for me. Top MILF and Toxic Yuri. I'm aware of the Yuri.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all.
I keep listen. I'm editing Chris's playthrough of ZA, so listen. I'm like a connoisseur. I can once I see it, I'll probably know whoever you're referring to with the former statement, Anna.
We're too dumb to figure that out.
I'm surprised I enjoyed Canary. I'm surprised they ran the same bit 2 games in a row. With the electric type streamer thing.
Cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger!
He's a vampire by putter into the sun. She's a fucking gremlin from what I know. Yeah. But I haven't seen much of Canary yet. I'm still very early on in the editing process, but like from what I've seen and like again, like people seem to love her. So, you know. I'm sure I will enjoy the character when I get there. They're very different. I mean, yeah, but it's just like the art like from the outside looking in, the archetype being the exact same is really funny to me. like with the again, just the electro type streamer thing. Like, is that just are we just gonna do that going forward, or was it just that these two were both developed at the same time and they didn't really communicate, so they ended up overlapping? That's probably it. Yeah, no, from the little I've seen, I do enjoy the characters there. Like they seem endearing enough. I'm looking forward to seeing more, but right now I'm editing everything in the right now I'm in the part where Chris is not doing any story and instead just grinding for 5 hours. Please God help me. How far do you know the game now? Let's see. I've been made aware of the existence of Canary in the game. Chris got the side quests, and then he went into it. Then they went into a museum, and that's about as far as I got. So really, we're still very early on. Chris has finished the game. I have all the footage. Just as far as editing the footage, that's where I am. Like barely fucking started. But I know enough about some of these characters, and it's like, you know, they seem chill.
A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
I expose myself to a shitload of Jacinth, though, because, like, Yuri. Like, I did that off company time. Yes, Adam sent me down that rabbit hole. And I was like, holy shit, Mad Rat dead, and then it went into Toxic Yuri, and I was like, oh shit, hold on. He was my favorite character.
What you see in front of you is your end.
I don't know if I've gotten to the shoe drop on that yet, but I'm sure it's like 1 or 2 parts away. We'll get there.
But she
deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids.
I'm aware the Canary is there, and I was requested to edit a thing, but I have not seen her in person yet. Yeah, that is the thing. Sometimes you do just have character-focused stories instead of plot-oriented stories, and like, you know, that can be done well when the characters are super engaging. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I think like, okay, Mad Rat Dead has an underlying mystery, but that is a very character study ass like plot. Like, you get very much into like the psychology of Mad Rat and Rat God and all that stuff. It's very well made plot in that regard. Get me out of this fucking grip. Yeah, as far as like real characters know, all I know right now is all I know now is Emma, who seems oomphy enough, and Tawny, who is broke as fuck. That's all I know about her, is that she is broke as shit. Those are the ones that stick out in my mind. Everything else kind of in one ear and out the other right now. It's like, this girl is in so much debt.
Why did you betray us?
But yeah, I'm sure after I get deep into Prime 4 and edit a bit more of the ZA VODs, I'll learn a bit more and I'll be able to talk a bit more about it. But like, you do need to understand, the first stream Chris did of that game was a 7-hour stream. 2 hours of that were plot, and no exaggeration, 5 hours were grinding. It was... I just now got out of the grindy section. So it's been like, I haven't seen much.
Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander,
I just said it to the rabbit hole by
A2
complete
desert the
accident. I
Force?
love gay people. What can I say?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
It also doesn't. I mean, it also helps that like from the outside looking in, like Jacinth may have like one of the best designs that Game Freak has conjured up, maybe ever.
Or snow.
Like she's so pretty.
Or even amidst the rising flames of war. They were always together. They never understood why,
I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. I'm sorry.
and yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh,
Sorry if it seems like I'm not engaging with the game. I swear I am. I'm absorbing the plot stuff. Don't worry about that.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
It's just that, you know, a lot of it has been retread, so I haven't really seen too much new. But like the new stuff I have been locking in. I'm not getting it drowned out by discussion. Don't worry about that. I do not need to teleport. I can walk, Perry. It is like what? 3 minutes away. Use your legs. Lava's replay, but we're getting there. Yeah. I do have a sinking feeling, though. I have a sinking feeling we're going to hit, where a bunch of new stuff happens. And then Prime 4 comes out tomorrow.
Must be the gate Pascal opened for.
And then I just do not play this game for, 5 days minimum. 9S does not concern himself with the warthog, by the way. Ugh. Boar, that's it, not a warthog. It just looked like Pumbaa to me from a distance. That's why I went warthog. Ugh. But yeah, no, I'm hoping as I edit more of it, I mean, hey, here's the thing. Even if I don't click with what I'm being given to edit, I'm getting paid. So if worst case scenario is I'm getting paid, it's not a huge deal. But I'm hoping I do. I'm hoping I do more of what the game has to offer as I watch and edit it. Because it is probably the most hands-on I've been with a Pokemon game. Just editing the footage. Now you would think, Perry, what about the one you played as a child, Pokemon X and Y? I blocked half of that out. I blocked half of that out because I associate that game with my ex-girlfriend. And I have no hard feelings towards her, but I just don't like to think about it.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
You're not missing much by blocking out X and Y.
Let's
Yeah, it's
back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our
it's like what?
consciousness data and resupply.
Everything that X and Y has, I'm assuming Z8 is gonna touch on in some capacity. So it's I don't need to remember it. I don't need to remember too much of it. Where's the porter? But yeah, no, it's fine. I think we just walk there. It's fine. I don't need to. I think the teleporter is like blocked off whenever you need to go places. So let's just.
Why did you ask Pascal?
Yeah, we need to
about
have
that too?
dialogue. That's fine.
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Did I hold
Operator
on.
210 to 9S. This is your regularly
Sorry.
scheduled contact.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and
Flattery.
I forgot he said that.
Operator 210 out.
I forgot 9S was like that. But yeah, no. Like, it makes me sad that, like, playing Gen 5 on stream that one time, I realized, oh, I just don't fuck with Pokemon, period. Like, this gameplay is just not for me. Because, like, I could tell that was, like, leagues above what, like, Gen 6 was doing immediately. Like, based on what like, the little that I, like, kept in my brain. But, yeah, no, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't, like, couldn't really play it, and I was just like, eh. Hold on, I gotta help this mother break her son out of the house. Yeah, of course you enjoy it, it's not anything. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Me and Monster Catchers, it's like you in rhythm games. It's like, there are like a few that I'm into, but the vast majority I'm just like, no, I don't think I can, sorry. Now we're cut from the network. I don't know what people are thinking. They're like monsters. It's scary. He'll be all right. So can I go now? Or yeah, of course. Thank you for help. And take this. That's a lot of stuff for just doing that. That wasn't even that difficult. Scary. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, no, the resistance camp I can teleport to. Shit, I forgot. Sorry, just stretching a little. If that like picked up. Okay. Hold on. I've been getting mail and not answering it.
From access point.
Not what I wanted. Where's the inbox? Here we go. Top, like, fucking, okay, top 10, like, that might be the best, like, combination of, like, sender and subject of all time. Fucking awesome, dude. That's great. Jackass, fish. Love that. Love that. I'll get to that in a moment. This is scheduled correspondence for your members. If you have an issue, please respond. Even if you do not have an issue, whatever bit of information you have for future missions. Of course, it's also possible we might not be able to. Start bringing this out of the blue, but I got a fish I want to recommend the Yorha unit. Or to be more specific, I want you to eat it so I can say how its oil affects the Yorha unit. Stop by if you get bored, it's my treat. Fish! Yeah, this one, right, yeah. That's the same one, okay. I forgot if the fish one was there before and if I just didn't get, like... I didn't find it as funny before, but maybe I'm just tired.
A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. And 9S, be careful.
Yorha members deserting? And attacking the resistance, no less?
It was for you 2B as well. Okay, so that just hit me way funnier today. Okay.
Should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained? Easy for you to say.
Oh, 2B. Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty. Seriously? Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stay on our toes. Of course, if you're already working on something for Yorha, I don't mind if that takes priority. Anyway, thanks in advance.
Okay. Wow. So which one is the main objective? Okay, that one, gotcha. Oh, but there's a red spot right over here. I might as well. Wherever you are. Nah. I don't know, man. I can't find them. We're 2.5 hours in. I can't be. No, not right now. Sorry, no. Brain's weak right now. What level is you? Let's try this. Okay, that one took a little bit, and I was worried. But no, we're fine. Oh, right, jump down. What's that? Wait. Support the missile supply. Yeah, no. I gotta go in the cave. Right. Yeah. We're getting back to the Flood City. It seems more and more like the thing I was thinking would happen in this stream is happening. Or maybe... I thought that was the way. Do I go back this way? Is it still further back here? I did this last week. I shouldn't be blanking. Oh, there's a pipe in the wall. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. My bad. Yeah, I'm getting my wires crossed on where I need to be at what time, but that's totally fine. I can... Okay. In the wall. That does track. That definitely does track. I was just fucking up. I still am a little bit, but it's you know, I'm here now. It's an improvement. Yeah. It's like up here maybe? Somewhere on the wall? Cause like I'm just following where the dinghy takes me. Yeah! There it is. Oh, he's surfing. He's doing a little slop. And let me save real quick, since I made it all the way here. Hold on, I'm getting a vision.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it. Is there something
They're dead
else?
ass reading the Bible.
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard.
You do that.
Okay, let's go. Back into the device. Mighty Jimmy. Oh, God. God, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is such like a weird stance in my mind where I understand a lot of the references, but I've never seen the show. Boink. Don't forget to save. I just did! Didn't I save before the cutscene? I mean, I guess I could after the cutscene as well, yeah. Might as well, so we don't have to watch it again, yeah. Or wait, no. Maybe I actually got close to it and didn't save. Maybe that was the problem. Yeah, and then I got the vision? Maybe that was it. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Go, go, go.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Can I get that guy? No, I could not get that worm with my hacking abilities. That'd be really funny, though. I could just blow him up in the sky and not have to hit his fucking yellow balls.
Is that what we need to protect?
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need...
You know, honestly, you know, Nines doing the death flag like that should have been my first warning. Like whenever somebody says like I can't wait to get home, or I can't wait to see my family, it's like, oh, okay, so you're like gonna experience the horrors imminently.
As long as you do regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on.
Those are the wifey kids. They grow up so fast. Feels like only yesterday I called him my son boy. They're just business associates. I think they're just working together. I don't know if they like have like a thing. I think they're just really good friends. Why am I saying this like how some people treat gay couples in media? Like, I don't think they're a straight couple. I think they're just really good. I should do that more often. Fuck, that's really funny. but specifically for straight ships. Oh my god. That kind of Sorry, I'm not well right now in the head. People say one thing and then I just devolve into a bit that I barely vocalize. I'm sorry. That does also remind me about how I think I might be doing, like, I might actually be doing a little bit of straight baiting and all bets are off in certain places, because everybody in that fucking story is gay. Except for, like, one or two. And I feel like at some points I write it a little bit weird, and I'm like, am I, like, queer baiting, but, like, in the opposite way? So that's been kind of fun to think about. Love it, all that. Yeah, if only a lot of society saw it that way, but you know, I live in hell. I say this like I'm in an active relationship, but like, you know what I mean.
I think that's the last of the machines.
2B, 9S, come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming.
He just straight up lives in a South Park episode. Yeah, no, genuinely, we've been watching South Park, and it's like, it's funny and sad how, like, it's barely exaggerating nowadays.
Good luck.
I mean, they still find a way to exaggerate. It's fucking South Park. The day Matt and Trey stop yes-anding reality is the day that said reality collapses, but like... Oh, there it is! There's the whip crack.
What kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
We all do, but especially the people who live over here, you know? But it's like, Jesus. It's been rough, but you know, still. I'm just out here trying my best. I'm like, if I don't get my story written, I might not. If I don't get my story written soon, I might not have a story to write. So I'm just doing what I can with my work while I can. I don't know if that made any sense, but I assume the sentiment, at the very least, is understood. Okay. Whoop. Stop hurting me. Where? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Give me a squeaky.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
Fighting. Shooting. This all seems like a lot for a boy of age 12 to 25 to handle.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound.
Woo.
Looks to be 2.8 clicks.
You're gonna be left on a nasty cliffhanger. Yep. Well. I'm sure it'll be fine. But, yeah, it's gonna hurt a little. Time for the... Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Nothing wrong with a filler stream, though. I mean, I say filler, but there was still some substantial, like, new content to read and all that. But a lot of it was repeat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah, it's like I've been going through this pretty breezy because we played it already, so it's easy.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Or rather, crucified. Yeah. No, right. Yeah, we experienced the horrors in a little bit. But we gotta fight Big Whale again. I compared this to something last time. I already forgot it. There was a Sonic Rush Adventure. The Big Swell.
Huge.
That was it. That was the thing. Feels like only yesterday.
Crap. It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
Operator 210 to 9S. Command has decided to stage a direct satellite laser strike on the hostile. We need you to destroy the enemy EMP generator so we can lock onto the target.
EMP generator?
Sending the coordinates to your map now.
Alright.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
The proposal. Hurry the fuck up. Proposal, can you lock the fuck in?
Enemy data obtained from command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine life form is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches...
You know, I'm glad that despite it feeling like we've been kind of coasting, like, at the very least, I'm on par with the base enemies. The big bosses are always going to be a little bit ahead of me, and that's totally fine. She is on Fox. Yup. Sorry, I just... Sorry, a horrible phrase came into my mind. I don't know if I should say it. Oh yeah, I have the Donkey Kong theme on the app thing. It's been a few breath of fresh air since I've seen all the Kirby things. Anyway, I'm like Kaname Date, except instead of porno mags, I get my superpowers from looking at machine blueprints. Real mecha freak over here. I've discovered about myself recently. I don't think they tell you about it in the Intel tab. How do I get to that? Is that... Oh, that's later. That's when we're not in the middle of a boss fight. Yeah.
Confirmed elimination of electromagnetic interference. Stand by for incoming satellite laser strike.
Man, I forgot they just, like, nuked him, yeah.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Oh, I see how trash this Dante guy is. He's... Listen, I say it with all the love in my heart.
Having trouble over there?
Hilarious character, but if I knew this guy in real life, I would beat the shit out of him.
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against.
Yeah, the big guy was Angles.
I'll help aim.
I do remember that. I gotta get into the big cannon now.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, okay, the co-author of the Communist Manifesto. I see. Everybody's always talking about Karl Marx. Those buzzsaws are called Marx? Okay, there we go.
We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Shoutouts to Marx from Kirby as well. What a freak. Why'd they name him like that? I'm pretty sure it's a localization thing, but why'd they localize it as... Why'd they localize that little guy as Communist Man?
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it
It's like, I'm pretty sure the Japanese name is like closer to like Mark or something. For Kirby's marks.
I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. We eventually marooned
That's
it deep
actually
in the
that's
ocean,
pretty fascinating.
but it seems to be
Actually,
searching
now that you
for
say
a
it,
way back. Huh.
now that you bring it up, I mean.
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
See, this is actually a good thing with me replaying a bit, because now I can actually read chat while I'm doing it and still survive. It's like a win-win. This is like full. This is me at like both like full power of like in stream mode, but like minimum power in like talking mode, because I can't like as you've heard, I've been stumbling over myself a lot today. Yeah, I guess I could just assume like they just didn't want to have like just such a like you know, Mark is just kind of like I can't see Kirby's marks as being called Mark. Like that's just really funny to me. But like when you think about it being marked, it's like it's not like that's also funny in its own way. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I was gonna say, I guess it's just something about, like, normal English, like, names being in Kirby, but then I remember, right. The main guy's named Kirby. He was named after a lawyer. It's like... like, it wouldn't have been too weird. Figure in Marxism. Yeah, I see. They're like, they like really like went deep into the theming with this. I see. Yeah. See, Jacob, this is why we need Phoenix Wright in Smash. That's the only way I can see it going full circle. I'm juggling so many things right now.
Activate missile controls.
Also, shout out to Grun.
Missile controls engaged. Launch ability confirmed.
Fire.
Sorry, that's just a bit in our group. Had to act on it real quick.
I didn't think this would be so hard to control.
Alert. Obstacle ahead. A collision at this speed is not recommended.
Well aware, thank you.
Bonk.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once. To be 9S. Don't die on me.
The child held sway over enormous strength. But sadly, he was also a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him. He tried his best to be good and kind. But despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out. They told him he was unwanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean. from the cold at the bottom of the sea. He cried out, "Mother, Mother, Mother, Mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner. Proposal: data should be transferred regularly between Pod 042 and Pod 153.
Analysis. This idea is sound. Proposal accepted. Records will be organized in time for the next situational exchange.
Oh. Where am I? How did I get here? I find myself in a bizarre memory storage area, stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. It must have been created by the machines. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? My memories, myself, Okay, calm down. Calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. Recovery program begins to fill in the blanks of my memory. They drift back like missing letters, filling out a word. The bunker, 2B's plan, a colossal machine life form, the last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties the network had in place. Oh, there's branching paths and shit. Fuck. I'm gonna have to navigate all of this. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still can't establish a link to my body. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but examine the surrounding memory space. Looks like the machines gathered and stored a lot of info in here. It all seems pretty random at first, but on closer inspection, I learn how it's all connected. There are a variety of entries, such as data on human history and philosophy. But what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. They've tried all sorts of things. Absolute monarchies, republics, democracies. That wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. Like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if... Machines are imitating humans? Why would they do that? We suck. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again. And again. Again and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? More specifically, why do they imitate our failures? Almost as if the objective is failure itself. I sense a change in the data. Some kind of movement. I hone my perception and hold my breath. I hear something. A distant voice. I am all androids. There's something there. Something clearly intelligent. The heck was that? It talking? I announce to all androids. The words simmer in the focus. The voice grows clear in my mind. It is Adam, a machine made in the image of a man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus we gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies! Nothing but lies from mere machines! Adam laughs. And yet you androids claim to be alive. How very odd. You are puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong! His words flow through me as though they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? We're... Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy. The true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong! The more you try to hide it, the more that darkness grows. Wrong, wrong, wrong! Damn it. You're made to protect mankind. Aren't the same as you machines? All who live are slaves of desire. Such internal appetites are what give our lives meaning. Some seek beauty, others serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that! Oh, yes, you are. You... not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about how much you want to fuck 2B, aren't you? Reality stained by lies. Stop! Stop it! Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong, damn it! Overflowing desire. I'm not like you! Your true self. That one was directed. It was directed at certain people, I think, yes. It's not my fault, okay? Damn it. I stop it, stop it! He's got the disease. Help me.
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty. But one more machine treasured something unique above all else. Hate.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate, etc., etc. Oh, we're right here!
Is this death? So dark, so cold.
Oh, he's already uncrucified.
9S. Come on. Let's go home.
So graphic. Yeah. I think a lot of it is like, you know, like... Man, like... I mean, no. It doesn't help that, like, you know, he... Wearing a lot of white, so the red pops especially. Like... It's just... It really just adds to the visceralness of it. It's like, Jesus. There's not really, like, much else to focus on. Hold on. I gotta hack myself.
Proposal. Engage memory core diagnostics.
Oh, we're doing it again.
Yeah.
A single reply is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
He's got such a lip on him.
Memory core diagnostics complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
I'm on it. Ooh.
Visual sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Yay.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
All right. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right?
Here we go. Boink.
Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh.
Halt the data sync.
Yeah, no. Oh, God.
Synchronization is
I hate invisible walls.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server.
Oh, boy.
No time to examine everything. Better stick to the main data nodes.
Whoop. Alright. Very nice.
Detected. Yorha unit storage records.
Half of them are... Actually, yeah, no, I did my math right. Half of them are gone, yeah. Lost, even.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here.
Did I not need... Did I just loop around for no reason? My bad. Whoop!
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers. That's weird. Why would they do that? Huh? A new port just opened.
God damn it, Ollie.
Detected. Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
Very nice.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Oh yeah, that's a point. Note that these documents are classified level S confidential and are not to be disclosed to any persons affiliated with Yorha aside from the commander. Yorha Forces, Unit Combat System, Bunker Administration, Chain of Command, Council of Humanity Department, Backdoor Support Units, Black Box Resistance Communications Network. Permissions to be received from the designated parties responsible for each entry prior to viewing.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that? Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Ooh.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
What up?
We recently detected large numbers of machine life forms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
It's been a while. Actually, Hana, how much long? Well, every time I ask how much longer until the next save point, usually I end up overdoing it. But this doesn't feel like a good place to stop is the thing, and I don't think there is going to be a good place to stop is the other thing, and it's just, yeah. Judging by what we said before, so it's like, I understood. Yeah, like, I mean, no, it's not just you. It always happens with, like, everybody. It's not just a you problem. I think, honestly, like, even if this is maybe not a great place to stop, like, at all, might be our best bet. That means I'm not allowed to even touch this game until, back on the stream schedule, though. But, guess, you know, better safe than sorry and all. But no, yeah. I'll definitely try my best to be back here next week. I can't imagine Metroid Prime 4 taking me a full week of streams to complete. But either way, yeah, no. I'm going to try my best to keep streaming one way or the other. Dude, words are failing me right now. I gotta get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow for Prime 4, and then I'll be back the next day for Prime 4, and then I'll be back on Saturday for Prime 4. So, you know, keep in touch. Bye for now. See ya.